What's up, everybody? This is Tech G back with another video. And in this video, I'm going to be explaining to you exactly what narrow AI, artificial general intelligence, and artificial superintelligence is, in case you have no idea what this stuff means. So let's get into it. You've heard the term AI tossed around everywhere on social media and tech news, maybe even around your dinner table. You know, AI helps you unlock your phone with a Face ID. It recommends the perfect next YouTube video for you, and it does a whole bunch of other stuff. But what if I told you that not all AI is created equal? In fact, there are three major categories or levels of artificial intelligence, and understanding them is a total game changer for seeing where we are now and where we might be headed. And these three categories are narrow AI, general AI, also known as AGI or artificial general intelligence. And then we have artificial superintelligence. Now, they may sound a bit sci-fi, but don't worry. We're going to unpack each one, explore real life examples or the lack of them, and discuss what makes each stage unique. So let's go ahead and break all of this down. All right, so first up, we got to talk about what AI categories even mean. So when we talk about AI categories, we're basically talking about how capable the AI actually is. So think of it like leveling up in a video game. You have level one, which is called narrow AI. And this is basically AI that can do one thing very well. And we have level two, which is called general AI. And this is AI that can think and learn like a human. And then we have level three, which is called super intelligence. And this is AI that goes way beyond human intelligence. And each level represents a different phase in AI's evolution from where we are now to where we might be in the possible distant future. So let's start with the kind of AI that's already running the world today. All right, so let's start with narrow AI, and this is also known as weak AI. So narrow AI, this refers to artificial intelligence that is designed and trained for a specific task. It's super smart at one thing, but totally clueless about anything else. So you could think of narrow AI as the laser-focused intern in your office. That person is amazing at putting spreadsheets together, but don't ask them to plan your wedding or give you any type of life advice. And here are some real life examples of narrow AI. So if you use any modern technology lately, you've already interacted with narrow AI. And some examples you might recognize are Siri, Alexa, and Google Assistant. And they can set timers, play music, and answer trivia, but don't expect them to write a novel or solve climate change. You also have recommendation algorithms. So Netflix, Spotify, and YouTube, they use AI to guess what you might like based on your previous choices. There's facial recognition. So every time you unlock your phone with Face ID, that's narrow AI. And then we have self-driving cars, or at least today's versions. So most autonomous vehicles, they use narrow AI to identify objects, stay in lanes, and make decisions in real time, but they still struggle in complex, unpredictable situations. So here are some of the strengths of narrow AI. Well, the first strength is it is efficient. So it's fast, accurate, and often better than humans at repetitive tasks. There's the low cost labor factor. So it automates routine work in areas like customer service, manufacturing, and logistics. And it's also ubiquitous. So essentially it's everywhere, from banking and healthcare to your smart refrigerator. But there are also some limitations on narrow AI. So the first one is there's a lack of understanding. It doesn't know what it's doing. It just follows patterns. It has no common sense, so it cannot generalize from one task to another, and it can be easily fooled. So small changes in data can throw it off. So in short, narrow AI is smart, but it's not wise. It's the world that we live in now, and it's already transforming industries. But as powerful as it is, narrow AI is just the tip of the iceberg. So if that's the case, then what's next? What's next is AGI, or Artificial General Intelligence. So AGI, and it's sometimes called strong AI, and this refers to machines that can perform any intellectual task that a human can do. That means it doesn't just follow instructions, but it can understand context, it can learn new skills on the fly, it can apply knowledge across different domains, it can think abstractly, and it can make judgments and adapt to new situations. So in other words, AGI will be like having a human mind inside of a machine. As far as examples of AGI are concerned, well, here's the thing. We don't have AGI just yet. There's no AI today that can match the full scope of human intelligence, but it is a hot topic in research and theory. And many tech companies like Google DeepMind, OpenAI, and Anthropic, they are actively working to bring this to fruition. So exactly how would AGI be different from narrow AI? So let's imagine you've got a narrow AI that can identify cats in pictures. Now that's great, but that's all it can do. It cannot explain why cats are so popular on the internet. It cannot tell you how to adopt one, and it cannot crack a cat joke. Now imagine you have an AGI system. You could ask it to analyze your cat's behavior. It can write a song about cats. It can learn how to take care of a kitten from scratch, and it can debate the ethics of pet ownership. AI essentially would not need to be trained separately for each task. It would just learn and adapt just like we do. So, here are some of the key characteristics of AGI. The first one is it has human like cognitive abilities. It can self learn across multiple tasks. It has flexible problem solving skills, and it also has contextual understanding. Now, here are some of the challenges that are associated with AGI. The first is consciousness and understanding. And basically, what we're saying is, how do we replicate human consciousness or self awareness in code? Then there's common sense reasoning. So, AI, it often lacks basic logic that humans take for granted. And then there's ethics and safety. So, a machine that can think like a human also has the potential to do serious harm if misused. So, now that we got all of that understood, this brings us to the final boss of AI, and that is called superintelligence. So, artificial superintelligence, this is the hypothetical point at which AI far surpasses human intelligence in every way. We're talking about scientific creativity, general wisdom, social skills, emotional intelligence, you name it. It's not just as smart as a human, it's actually smarter. We're talking way smarter, like humans versus ants level smarter. Now, all of this sounds like science fiction, and for now, that is correct. ASI does not exist, but it's one of the most discussed and feared concepts in the AI community. Philosophers, futurists, and AI researchers, they debate what ASI would look like and whether it could be safe or even possible. So why do people worry about ASI? So when we think about ASI, we're thinking about machines that could solve problems we can't even comprehend. They could redesign their own code to become even more intelligent, and they can make autonomous decisions that shape economies, governments, and societies. So just imagine an AI that can cure cancer, eliminate poverty, and solve climate change. Now, all of that sounds great, correct? Now imagine that same AI deciding humans are inefficient and becomes hostile. Or this AI alters financial markets at a speed humans can't monitor, or it pursues goals that do not align with our survival. This is why folks like Elon Musk, Stephen Hawking, and Nick Bostrom have raised the alarm about AI safety and alignment. In fact, Nick Bostrom's book, which is titled Superintelligence, this is a deep and kind of terrifying dive into the risks associated with ASI. And some of the key traits of ASI that you need to keep in mind are the following. So, one, it is exponentially smarter than humans. It is capable of self improvement. It is potentially uncontrollable. And it also has unpredictable behavior. Now, if you want a quick summary that you can refer back to when discussing artificial intelligence versus artificial general intelligence versus artificial superintelligence, here's a little chart that I put together that you can use at your own leisure to comprehend all of this madness. All right, so exactly where are we right now? Well, we are firmly in the narrow AI era. So even advanced systems like ChatGPT, Midjourney, or Tesla's Autopilot are still narrow in scope. They can appear super smart in one domain, but they fall apart in others. AGI, this is the next big leap, but no one's cracked it just yet. It's the holy grail for many researchers, and some believe we might see it within the next few decades or even within the next few years. And others, they think it's a century or more away. When it comes to superintelligence, that's even further out if it ever happens. But that hasn't stopped us from imagining what that could possibly mean. All right, so let's go over some common misconceptions to watch out for. The first common misconception is AI is the same as AGI, and it's not quite true. Most AI that you interact with today is narrow AI. Now, just because it's impressive, that doesn't mean it's human level smart. Also, another misconception is ChatGPT is conscious. No, it's not. ChatGPT doesn't understand what it's saying. It's just really good at predicting what words come next. And then another misconception is superintelligence is just science fiction. Now, that's true today, but it's a serious topic in academic and policy circles. So preparing for it now, this could save a lot of headaches later. So now you need to ask yourself, why does any of this even matter? Well, knowing the differences between narrow AI, general AI, and superintelligence isn't just good trivia. This helps you think critically about the AI tools that you use every day. It helps you understand the risks and opportunities for future developments. It helps you navigate ethical discussions about AI governance and regulation. So, whether you're a developer, a teacher, a policymaker, or just an interested human being, this knowledge can give you power. Now, with all of that being said, let's go ahead and wrap all this up. Artificial intelligence. This is one of the most fascinating and potentially world changing technologies we've ever created. Narrow AI is already transforming industries. General AI, this could redefine what it means to quote unquote think. And super intelligence, this could either solve our biggest problems or create new ones we can't even imagine. So each step up the ladder brings new possibilities and responsibilities. The question is, how will we choose to build and manage this intelligence? And essentially, that's what's at the heart of this AI fundamentals course. It's not just learning what AI is, but it's learning what kind of future do we want to build with it. Now let's get to the fun stuff. Check on learning. So the first question is, which of the following best describes narrow AI? Is it an AI system that surpasses human intelligence in all areas? Is it an AI system that is capable of general reasoning and understanding like a human? Is it an AI system designed to perform a specific task or limited range of tasks? Or is it a theoretical system that operates without needing data inputs? And the correct answer is it is an AI system designed to perform a specific task or a limited range of tasks. So, narrow AI, which is also known as weak AI, is specialized in performing a single task like facial recognition or voice assistance. It does not possess consciousness or general intelligence. It's focused, efficient, and just task specific. Next question. General AI, also known as AGI, is fundamentally different from narrow AI because A, it doesn't require programming, B, it can operate on cloud platforms without user input, C, it only works in theoretical simulations, or D, it can learn and apply knowledge across a wide range of tasks. And the correct answer is it can learn and apply knowledge across a wide range of tasks. So, general AI, this refers to machines that can understand, learn, and apply knowledge flexibly, just like a human. It's capable of reasoning, adapting, and solving unfamiliar problems, which, unlike narrow AI, is limited to specific tasks. And our final question, what is superintelligence in the context of artificial intelligence? Is it a type of AI that can only be used in military defense? Is it a hypothetical that exceeds human intelligence in every aspect? Is it an AI that can match human intelligence in specific industries? Or is it a supercomputer with unlimited processing power? And the correct answer is it is a hypothetical that exceeds human intelligence in every aspect. So, superintelligence, this refers to an advanced form of AI that surpasses the smartest human minds in virtually every field. We're talking science, creativity, social intelligence, and much more. However, it is still theoretical, but it still raises many ethical and safety concerns.